Did you know that humans are capable of experiencing connections beyond physical interactions? Studies suggest that our emotional bonds can manifest in dreams and intuitive feelings, hinting that someone far away might be thinking of us deeply. This fascinating aspect of human relationships opens up the possibility that we might be more spiritually connected than we ever realized. So have you ever felt an inexplicable connection with someone even when they're not physically around? It's a feeling that can leave you wondering if distances really matter when it comes to human connections. Today, we'll discuss spiritual signs that someone deeply misses you, a subtle yet powerful reminder that you are in someone's thoughts and heart despite the miles or circumstances that separate you. We'll look at various signs, from dreams where they visit you to unexpected emotions that seem to come out of nowhere, each carrying a message of love and longing. These signs are not just everyday occurrences. They reflect a profound connection that defies conventional explanations and resonates on a much deeper level. Whether it's through a vivid dream, a sudden surge of happiness, or a warm feeling in your heart, these spiritual signs reveal that someone somewhere is thinking about you deeply. Sign number 1. Dream visits. Dreams are not just random firings of the brain during sleep, but can be powerful bridges connecting us to those we hold dear. They often serve as a medium through which those who miss us can communicate, sending messages that go beyond words. This spiritual understanding of dreams suggests that they are more than mere sleep activities. They are meaningful interactions, weaving the fabric of our relationships even when we are apart. Consider the story of Emma, who, after months of silence from her estranged brother, began having dreams where he visited her. In these dreams, they were always in their childhood home, sitting on the porch and talking just like they used to during summers long past. Despite the physical distance and the silence between them, these dream visits felt incredibly real to Emma. They were comforting and filled with emotions, conveying messages of forgiveness and the unspoken bond they still shared. Each morning after these dreams, Emma woke up with a renewed sense of hope and a feeling that the emotional distance between them was slowly bridging. These dreams were not just figments of her imagination, but profound spiritual connections, her brother's way of reaching out to mend their relationship without saying a word. Sign number 2. Persistent thoughts. Have you ever found yourself unable to stop thinking about someone, as if your mind is continuously echoing with their thoughts and memories? This phenomenon isn't just a quirk of human memory, it can be a significant spiritual sign. When we constantly think about someone, it might be because their thoughts are intertwined with ours, a spiritual tether that manifests their longing and connection with us even from afar. This continuous presence in our thoughts is not merely coincidental. It's a manifestation of the deep bonds that connect us beyond the visible. Drawing from the ancient wisdom of Advaita Vedanta, this experience can be viewed as a reflection of the fundamental unity of existence. Advaita Vedanta teaches that all life is interconnected through a universal essence. When someone occupies your thoughts consistently, it's a profound reminder of this connection. It suggests that on a deeper spiritual level, there is no separation between us. We are reflections of the same boundless essence. Now think about this. Have you ever experienced such persistent thoughts about someone? How did it feel, and what did you think it meant about your connection with that person? Reflect on these questions and consider the possibility that these thoughts might be more than just memories. They could be a spiritual communication from someone who holds you close to their heart. Sign number 3. Emotional echoes. Did you know that the renowned physicist Albert Einstein reportedly experienced profound emotional echoes when he was deeply engrossed in his scientific work, often feeling an intense connection to the mysteries of the universe that seemed to transcend ordinary understanding? This phenomenon of experiencing random mood swings and emotions can be seen as a sign of deep empathetic connections, not just with people, but with concepts or broader existential elements as well. Across various spiritual traditions, these emotional echoes are understood as manifestations of our interconnectedness that transcend physical and temporal boundaries. For instance, In Tibetan Buddhism, it's believed that intense emotional experiences can be messages from the collective consciousness, guiding us or reflecting our deep connections with others. Taking a modern example, consider the case of Oprah Winfrey, who has openly discussed feeling sudden, overwhelming emotions that seem to align with significant events happening to people she is close to, even when she has not yet heard the news. These moments of unexpected joy, sorrow, or empathy highlight how deeply connected we are to the people in our lives, often feeling what they feel as if those emotions are our own. This spiritual phenomenon underscores the profound and mysterious ways our emotions can resonate with the emotional states of others, acting as a bridge between souls, regardless of the distance. Sign number 4. Unexplained. Warmth. Have you ever experienced a sudden feeling of warmth in your heart, a comforting sensation that seems to come out of nowhere? This warmth is often more than just a fleeting feeling. It can be a physical manifestation of love and a spiritual presence, a tangible sign that someone's thoughts and emotions are with you, bridging vast distances with affection. To understand this phenomenon, consider the parable of the prodigal son, a story that beautifully illustrates unconditional love and acceptance. In this tale, a father welcomes back his wayward son with open arms, without judgment or hesitation, after the son returns home from a life of dissipation. The warmth of the father's embrace, despite the son's past mistakes, symbolizes an unconditional love that endures despite separation and wrongdoing. This parable teaches us that love is not contingent on perfection, but is a steadfast bond that can overcome even the gravest of errors. This kind of warmth in our hearts can often be felt when we think of someone who loves us unconditionally, or when we are being thought of in the same way. It's a reminder that our connections are not just maintained through physical presence or verbal communication, but are deeply nurtured in the unseen realms of emotion and spirit. Such warmth is a profound reminder of the invisible yet powerful ties that connect us, offering solace and a sense of being loved even when we are alone. When you experience this unexpected warmth in your heart, take a moment to acknowledge and cherish it. Recognize these moments as signs of deep connections that transcend the usual ways we interact. Rather than dismissing them as mere coincidences, see them as affirmations of the strong bonds you share with others, whether they are nearby or far away. Embrace this warmth as a message of love and connection, and allow it to remind you of the enduring nature of your relationships. By doing so, you not only affirm the value of these spiritual experiences, but also deepen your appreciation for the profound and often mysterious ways we remain connected to those we care about. Sign number 5. Intuitive insights. Intuitive feelings often emerge subtly, like a gentle nudge in your consciousness, suggesting that someone is thinking of you or that their presence is somehow near, despite no physical proximity. These sensations are more than just thoughts. They're feelings that arise without a direct cause, offering insights and affirmations from deep within your psyche. Taoist philosophy provides a profound context for understanding these intuitive insights. According to Taoism, the universe operates in a natural flow, a harmonious balance known as the Tao. This philosophy suggests that everything is interconnected, and our intuitive feelings are part of this natural flow. They are spontaneous understandings that emerge when we are in harmony with the Tao, the fundamental essence that connects all aspects of life. These intuitive feelings can manifest in various ways, perhaps as a sudden thought of someone that seems to come out of the blue, or a feeling of certainty about their well-being or emotions. Such moments are not random. They are guided by the connectivity of the universe, which Taoism teaches us to embrace. I invite you now to share your own experiences with intuitive insights. Have you ever felt suddenly compelled to contact someone, only to find they needed you at that moment? Or perhaps you've sensed someone's mood or presence without any direct communication? Share your stories in the comments below, and let's explore together how these mysterious yet meaningful connections shape our relationships and our understanding of the universe. Sign number 6. Sensing presence. Have you ever walked into a room and felt as if someone was just there, or experienced a sudden chill or warmth that reminds you of a specific person? This phenomenon, where we physically sense the presence of someone who is not visibly present, is more than just a trick of the mind. It's a profound connection manifesting through our senses. Scientifically, this feeling is often referred to as the sensed presence phenomenon. Psychologists believe it can occur when we are under stress, experiencing deep emotions, or in a heightened state of awareness. These conditions can trigger the sensation that someone else is near us, even when we are alone. This phenomenon is particularly common among those who have experienced the loss of a loved one, suggesting that our brains are capable of generating these sensations to comfort us or to bring us closer to those we miss. Now, take a moment to reflect on your own experiences. Have you ever felt as though someone you care about, perhaps someone who has passed away or a friend from whom you're distant, was right beside you? Maybe you've sensed their touch in a breeze, heard a whisper in a quiet room, or felt a sudden warmth that you couldn't explain. Consider these experiences and what they might mean about the bonds that tie us together, transcending the usual barriers of space and time. Sign number 7. Finding lost items. Have you ever stumbled upon an item you thought was lost forever, or perhaps one that held significant sentimental value at a moment when you needed it most? Such incidents can feel like messages from those who miss us, especially when these items appear just when we're thinking of the person connected to them. This is not merely coincidence. It might be a gentle communication from someone who holds you dear, reaching out through the tangible world. Carl Jung, a pioneer in understanding the human psyche, introduced the concept of synchronicity to describe these meaningful coincidences. According to Jung, synchronicity occurs when two or more events that are not causally related happen together in a meaningful manner. In the context of finding lost items, it suggests that the universe might be aligning these moments to deliver messages from our loved ones, connecting us across the physical divide through meaningful symbols and reminders. So, next time you find a lost item, especially one that triggers a memory of a person or a past event, take a moment to consider the deeper meaning behind it. Could it be a sign from someone who's thinking about you, or perhaps a subtle reminder of a connection that transcends ordinary reality? Reflect on these occurrences and share your stories. What lost items have you found that brought back memories or felt like messages from someone important in your life? Sign number 8. Shared sensations. Another fascinating sign that someone misses you deeply can manifest as shared sensations. Moments when you physically feel what another person is experiencing, even when they are far away. This phenomenon extends beyond empathy. It's as if your bodies are communicating through a shared energetic field that transcends physical separation. Shared sensations can include feeling a sudden pain in the same area where someone you're connected with has been hurt, or experiencing a wave of emotion simultaneously with them, such as sudden sadness or happiness without an apparent trigger. These sensations often occur in relationships with strong emotional bonds, like between close friends, family members, or twin flames, where the connections go deeper than the surface level. The concept of shared sensations touches on the idea of quantum entanglement, a physics theory where particles that interact with each other become entangled in such a way that the state of one particle instantaneously influences the state of another, no matter the distance between them. This analogy helps illustrate how deeply connected humans can be, suggesting that our relationships might also reflect this type of entanglement on an emotional or spiritual level. Consider reflecting on times when you've inexplicably shared sensations with someone else. Have you ever felt something that was happening to a loved one before you were told about it? These moments are not just quirks of human perception, but may be indicative of the profound and mystifying connections that bind us together, revealing the depth of our relationships in ways that we are only beginning to understand. Sign number 9. Echoes of laughter. An intriguing spiritual sign that someone misses you deeply could be perceived through what can be described as echoes of laughter, or shared moments of joy that spontaneously arise when you least expect them. This phenomenon involves suddenly recalling a shared joke or a happy moment vividly, as if the laughter were happening right there and then, even though the person you shared it with might be miles away or no longer in your daily life. This unexpected recall of laughter is not just a simple memory surfacing. It's imbued with a lively energy that seems to resonate with the present moment, making the laughter feel as fresh and real as when it first occurred. This can happen when the bond you share with someone is so strong that your moments of joy create a lasting imprint on your consciousness, resurfacing when that person is thinking about you or when your emotional states are aligned. From a psychological standpoint, laughter is a powerful connector that not only strengthens relationships but also bridges emotional distances. It releases endorphins, the body's natural feel-good chemicals, which can elevate our spirits and momentarily reduce pain. When we experience these echoes of laughter, it's as if those shared moments are reactivating the positive feelings associated with the original experience, reinforcing the connection despite physical absence. Reflect on instances where a sudden memory of laughter with someone has brightened your day unexpectedly. These moments are not mere coincidences. They're reminders of the joyful ties that continue to link you with others, echoing through time and space to bring lightness and connection into the present. As we come to the end of this profound video, let's recap the 9 signs that indicate someone misses you deeply. 1. Dream visits. Experiencing vivid dreams where a loved one visits you, often bringing messages of love and connection. 2. Persistent thoughts. Finding yourself frequently thinking about someone, which suggests a strong spiritual tether between you and the person who misses you. 3. Emotional echoes. Experiencing random mood swings or emotions that seem to resonate with what someone else is feeling, reflecting deep, empathetic connections. 4. Unexplained warmth. Feeling a sudden warmth in your heart, akin to an emotional embrace from someone who holds you dear, even from afar. 5. Intuitive insights. Experiencing subtle, intuitive feelings that suggest someone's presence or thoughts, pointing to a connection beyond the conscious mind. 6. Sensing presence. Physically feeling the presence of someone who isn't there, which could manifest as a chill, warmth, or even a faint voice or scent. 7. Finding lost items. Discovering items you thought were lost, especially under mysterious circumstances, which can feel like messages or reminders from someone. 8. Shared sensations. Feeling physical sensations that someone you are connected with is experiencing, suggesting a profound energetic link between you. 9. Echoes of laughter. Recalling shared moments of laughter vividly and spontaneously, as if those joyful times are being relived, signaling a deep emotional bond. These signs, while they may vary in form and intensity, all point to the invisible yet incredibly strong threads that connect us to those who love and miss us. Whether through dreams, sensations, or memories, these connections affirm that we are never truly apart from those who care about us deeply. As we close today's discussion on the spiritual signs that someone misses you deeply, it's essential to remember the unseen yet profound connections we share with others. These connections aren't bound by physical distance or even time. They manifest in dreams, emotions, and even those sudden, joyful memories that come to us out of the blue. Each sign is a reminder of the invisible bonds that not only define our relationships, but also enrich our lives in immeasurable ways. If you found this video enlightening, please consider subscribing and giving it a like. More importantly, share your own experiences in the comments below. Have you ever felt any of these signs? How did they make you feel, and what did they reveal to you about your connections with others? To leave you with a thought to ponder, here's a quote from the mystic poet Rumi. "Goodbyes are only for those who love with their eyes, because for those who love with heart and soul, there is no such thing as separation." With that said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.